Welcome into the BSN Nuggets weekly breakdown presented by Huberger Subaru.
No need to ever make the drive or set foot in a dealership. Huberger Subaru can do the entire deal remotely and bring your new car anywhere in Colorado as a courtesy.
Allie Monroy here with BSN Nuggets beat writer Harrison Wind. A week ago, it appeared Denver would not make the playoffs, but after a 3-game win streak, they control their own destiny. Harrison, how did they work themselves back into the race?
Yeah, 3 straight wins, 3 wins in really close games too. That Thunder game to end the 7-game road trip in overtime, the win over the Bucks on Sunday in overtime, and this most recent one, another close game over a good team in the Indiana Pacers, who's going to be in the playoffs come April. So they're winning close games. They're also doing it on the back of Nikola Jokic, their best player, who's been playing at an all-NBA level this past month. I think this is the best stretch of basketball he's played in a Denver Nuggets uniform. He's averaging more than 17 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists right now. On this pace, there's only 2 players to ever put up that stat line, 2 big men to ever put those stats together in the history of the league, Wilt Chamberlain and Kevin Garnett. Nikola Jokic could be the 3rd big man to post those averages over an entire season. So he's playing incredible, and that's the biggest reason why Denver's reeled off 3 straight wins.
Well, now that it's been a few weeks since Millsap's return, how do you think Jokic and him have meshed together?
They've been great. There were some growing pains at the start, right when Paul Millsap came back, which we all expected, but they've been great over the past couple games. Michael Malone has started to stagger the two of them, so they'll start games together, and then he's trying to ensure that one of Paul Millsap and Nikola Jokic are on the floor at all times. He's keeping one of his best players on the floor at all times, so that's worked out really well. They get to play apart, but when they've been on the floor together, they've been one of Denver's best 2-man combinations. They're in the positives, and Paul Millsap's defense has been great. He hasn't been scoring a ton. He's had a couple 20-point games, but you saw against the Pacers where his defense comes up big. 2 big fourth-quarter blocks in that one.
Well, Denver hosts Minnesota on Thursday and then visit the LA Clippers on Saturday. What's at stake in those matchups?
There's a lot at stake. This game on Thursday against the Minnesota Timberwolves, nationally televised on TNT, one of the 2 remaining matchups between these 2 teams. And these 2 teams are battling for one of the final playoff spots, and Denver trails 0-2 in the head-to-head tiebreaker. So they've got to get both these matchups to even have a chance, really, at jumping Minnesota in the standings. The biggest game probably of the Michael Malone era, the biggest game in the last 3 years. This game could go a long way towards deciding if Denver makes the playoffs, breaks that 4-year playoff drought. And then on Saturday against the Clippers, another team Denver's battling with for playoff seeding. So these last 4 games are huge, and these next 2 are vital to Denver's playoff hopes.
Well, like you said, only 4 games remaining in the regular season, so be sure to catch all of our game coverage on bsnnuggets.com. For Harrison Wind, I'm Allie Monroy, BSN Denver.
Huberger Subaru is the largest dealer in the U.S., which means big inventory and better pricing.